No one wants to act in a Bollywood movie, all right?
Here,
Someone make that.
I can dance, I can sing. No, I think for me, action in Bollywood movies is the best action in the world. It's my favorite thing. So getting a chance to sit on a set here in Mumbai and watch them film practical action would be a dream.
Be amazing.
Did you get a chance to watch any Bollywood movies, both of you?
Not as much as we'd like, and we'd like to watch some while we're here, but
Yeah.
we've been kind of put through our paces a little bit. We'll have to come back.
Maybe on the plane.
Yeah. The last one was RRR, which is, of course, and that really broke through in North America as well. It's an extraordinary movie.
Hi guys, my name is Dishya and I'm from News 18, and today we have with us the team of Fallout. Hi Ella, hi Jonathan, how are you all?
Very well.
Good, yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I want to start off with you that congratulations. There are 2 reasons to celebrate at your place. Not just that this wonderful series is coming out, but also your brother won the Oscar. So how is the vibe at home?
How's the
energy at home?
the vibe? The vibe is very good. Yeah, I got to be there at the Oscars with Emma, with Chris, with my mom and Emma's dad and their kids, and it was, we kind of owned the joint. It was pretty great. It was pretty great.
Coming down to Fallout, I remember reading that, I think when Fallout 3 came out, the game, you got so addicted to it.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're coming out with the series, and it's been quite a few years since the game came out. So was it in your thought that you want to make it transport this into a series, or was it just a recent thought?
Yeah, this is payback. I sat down with Todd Howard. I said, I'm giving you hours and hours of my life. No, we sat down. Todd, I've always loved his work, and we got a chance to sit down to have lunch a few years ago. And my name was on his list, and his name was on my list. And Fallout, we left the lunch saying we're gonna make a series out of this. And I think from the beginning we knew that we were gonna make a series in the Fallout universe, honoring and connecting to the lore of all the games. But one of the things that I thought was so exciting about Fallout as an adaptation is that every game has a different set of characters, every game has a different setting, but they all connect together in this larger mythology, which for us as filmmakers and with Geneva and Graham, our partners and writers on the project, such an incredible opportunity to play with in this beautiful world, but tell an original story.
How did you fall into this picture?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I haven't got a clue. I met Jonah and Geneva and Graham over Zoom before I read the script, because they wanted to explain what I was about to read. And I just love the way they pitched the character. And I think that you described her as Ned Flanders meets Leslie Knope meets someone else. And I thought that was really fun and interesting, and not the post-apocalyptic story I was used to, I was familiar with. And that instinct was right after I read the script. But I knew of the games. I hadn't played the games. I didn't know anything about the tone or the world or the politics, the vibe of Fallout, and I got all of that from the script and just had to be a part of it, and somehow here we are.
How did your audition go for this? Because I remember this happened a little during the lockdown, like we entered the lockdown and that's when the whole thing was announced. So how did your audition happen for this?
It was on Zoom, wasn't it?
One thing we did a chat. We'd wanted to work with Ella for a while. After watching her extraordinary work in film and television, Yellow Jackets, right before we were looking at this, we knew that we had to find someone just kind of astonishing in terms of range and in terms of their ability to draw you in. When you're playing a game, you're playing it from the first person. You are that character. And in Fallout, you get a chance at first to kind of design your character and make them look exactly like you or different or however you want. So we're looking for someone so talented to be able to capture that feeling and allow the audience to really connect to them instantly. So we were very, very lucky to get a chance to work with Elle on this one.
That's the nicest thing he's ever said to me.
That's it, and that's it, and that's the last nice thing you're going to hear for a while.
With video games adaptations, there's a lot of pressure that comes along with it because the fandom is so massive. Did you, by any chance, after you finished making it, do any kind of test screenings and gauged the kind of reactions that you were getting?
No, I think you'd have. I've said this before. I think the only way to do this is to approach the material as a fan, not to try to guess what the fans are going to like or course correct because of it. So much of the time of my career, and this is rooted in some hard experiences over the years, where we'd make a casting decision on the Batman movies or something like that, and then endure 6 months of kind of unremitting criticism, and then people finally get a chance to see it. And I think if you've made something with love, with respect, it shows in the finished product. And I think, for me, for Geneva, for Graham, for our incredible cast, we came at it with a lot of love. I hope the fans love it. It is made for everybody. It's a big show, and we really want people who've never touched the games to enjoy the experience as well. But I think you approach it with reverence, respect, and love. Hopefully it all works out.
So I'm someone who's not touched the games, and I got a chance to view a little of the work, and I was engrossed the moment I got it. And I was so attached to her character, and I was like, okay, this is something that I'm going to binge when it's completely out.
Right.
So I think that approach that you had, for me, it worked.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So I wanted to know from you is that while this could have posed as a challenge, what were the other challenges that you had while making this?
What do you think? I think the scale of the world was enormously challenging. One of the hallmark things about the games is that you get to explore the world. You can literally pick up every object and look at it. Every book, journal, comic book on a desk, you can pick it up and read it for the most part. And capturing that feeling of the world in a series was a huge challenge. But luckily, we had an incredibly talented cast and crew led by our production designer, Howard Cummings, who you could walk onto our sets and pick up any book, pick up any item, and it was fully written, there's just a lot of love there from the entire crew for these games.
Yeah.
Did you face any kind of challenges?
I was intimidated by the amount of stunts I anticipated there being. Because I'd never done anything remotely physical or action. I would not consider myself athletic.
That's not what you said when we first talked.
I know.
You were like, I'm an action pro, I can ride a
5
horse.
languages,
Yeah.
I can swim.
Ride a snowmobile.
I can actually swim, I don't know why I said that.
I hope so, because season 2.
Oh, God. Oh, no. No, I ended up loving it. There's a lot of pressure, like you said, when you come into something that's so beloved, and I think you just can't let it get to you. You have to sort of, like Jonah said, just do your best and treat it with reverence and respect. And I think you can apply the same to stunts. It's just do your best, understand you've got an incredible team there to support you, amazing stunt people who are there to make you look really good, an experienced director, and now it's like one of my favorite things to do.
You've done an array of work. Although they have a sci-fi connection, but they've always been very different from each other. If given a chance, would you cut off from this world and maybe give Bollywood or an Indian movie a chance?
Yeah, why not?
Have there been any offers coming in?
No, not yet. Can we make that happen?
Yeah, we'll stick around for a
Put in a
couple
good
extra days.
word,
We're
right?
here. We're here. Come find
Someone?
us. I just want to be a second year. I just want to do action on a Bollywood movie.
You
Bollywood
say
movies
acting.
have no one
Jonas
wants
to
that.
act in a Bollywood movie, all right?
Here, for
Someone
anyone,
make it
I can
happen.
dance, I can sing. No, I think for me, action in Bollywood movies is the best action in the world. It's my favorite thing. So getting a chance to sit on a set here in Mumbai and watch them film practical action would be a dream.
Be amazing.
Did you get a chance to watch any Bollywood movies, both of you?
Not as much as we'd like, and we'd like to watch some while we're here, but
Yeah.
we've been kind of put through our paces a little bit. We'll have to come back.
Maybe on the plane.
Yeah. The last one was RRR, which is, of course, and that really broke through in North America as well. It's an extraordinary movie.
I cannot end this conversation without asking I'm a fan of the franchisee, so it's an honor to be sitting here and asking you this, the Dark Knight series.
No, thank you.
I wanted to know is that when Christian Bale had come down few years ago, and I was talking to him, and I asked him that, will there be any chance that he and he would come back to the franchisee? And he said that right now, at this time, I'm talking about 2018. And that time he was like...
What did he say?
He said that time that at that point, there was no scope for it.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Have you all had a conversation? Because see, he's coming with an MCU movie.
Wouldn't that be a dream?
It would.
That period of my life, it was about 10 years of my life when I got the call to go work on Batman Begins, 2003 to putting out The Dark Knight Rises in 2012, and it was epic. The chance to work with Christian, Heath, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, the extraordinary cast in that film, in those films, and on an American icon. So, look, if I had the chance to go back and work on that again, absolutely.
Do you all ever discuss the franchisee, like in recent years?
It's been a minute. We've moved on to other things, and of course, other people have picked up the mantle as before us, have picked up the mantle and moved forward with those characters. But I do think back to the experience of working on those movies every now and then. What a thrill! What a thrill it was.
Yeah, and James Gunn is also working on different characters, and fans have been rooting for another Batman to come back.
Mm-hmm.
If it was in your control, both of you, who would you all want to play the next Batman?
Oh, for me, it will always be Christian.
Him, obviously. Jonathan Nolan, first choice.
What do we think? Maybe?
Yeah, I can see it.
A little bit?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd have to shave.
Touch up, a little
Little touch up. Thank you. Oh, wow. I thought I was getting a compliment for a second, and it kind of went a different way.
I had to backtrack.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you so much for this.
Thank
and all
you.
the best for the series.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.